To think what you want to think is to think truth regardless of appearances. Every one of us has the natural, inherent ability to think what we want to think. However, it's going to require far more effort to do so than it does to think the thoughts which are suggested by appearances. Now, let me elaborate. To think according to appearances is relatively easy. To think truth regardless of appearances is laborious. All right? And it requires the expenditure of far more effort than any other work that man has been called upon to perform. There is no such labor from which most of us shrink back from than it does the sustained consecutive thought. It's the hardest work in the world to do. All right. This is especially true when truth is contrary to appearances. Now let's go to scripture. 2 Corinthians 4th chapter, 18th verse. While we look not at the things that are seen, appearances, but at the things that are not seen, truth. Because the things that are seen, appearances, are temporary, but the things that are not seen, truth, is eternal. All right, let's continue. Every appearance in this visible world tends to produce a corresponding form in the mind that observes it. All right. And this can only be prevented by holding the thought of truth. All right. Now here in John 8:31-32, Jesus says, if you continue in my word, if you continue to study my word, if you continue in my word, then you be my disciples. A disciple, of course, is one that learns from the master. Then you be my disciples. 32, and you shall know the truth. And that knowing of the truth shall make you free. To look upon the appearance of disease will produce a corresponding form in your own mind and ultimately in your body, unless you hold the thought of truth, which is, this is only an appearance, and the reality is that there is no disease, there is no sickness. It's only an appearance.